Okay, so we are going to complete the second part of our Wick animation of our name animation. So to see where we're at, if I press enter on my timeline, you're going to see each letter of my name animates 1 second at a time, and then my name will sit there for 1 second. So each letter tweens in from a different part of the screen, and then it sits there. So today, what we're going to do is we're going to have it animate out sort of all the letters exploding out. So they're going to kind of get bigger and go off the screen and fade out all at the same time. To do that, I'm going to go to the end of my timeline. It might help to go down to my frame size, this little mountain looking icon, and choose the smallest one. You can even move this timeline up and down. So let me move my playhead down here to the end. And now, after they've sat here, I want to add 12 frames to each one of my letters. So I will click a little plus sign into each of these and stretch that out to be 12 frames. So I'm now adding frames. Now you see that the keyframe that's on the screen is empty. That's an open circle. So if I go back and just copy Control C and go to here and hit Control V, now it'll just sit there. So let's focus on the letter P, and I want this to animate. So I will, because I'm going to tween this, with my playhead here and my letter P here, click the Add Tween. You see the diamond. It has a dotted line, which means it doesn't know what to tween to. If I go to the end and click it again, I get the arrow. So that's telling me I have a tween. It's ready to know how it wants this to change. I go to the end, and what I want is this letter P to go off the screen, scale up, maybe rotate a little bit. And then if I go over to the inspector, I want the opacity to come down to 0. Now there's a little glitch in Wick. If I click back down onto my timeline, it won't keep that. So you just need to click on your stage for it to remember that. And then you're going to see that remember that. All right, let me do the letter A next. So I'm going to go back to where the A is, grab it, come to my new keyframe. Oop, better go copy it. Control C, come to my new keyframe, Control V, and then I'll add that as a tween. Come to the end, add that as a tween, and then A also now is going to come off the screen. It's going to get bigger. It's going to maybe rotate in a different way and then fade out. And you see what happened is there's the glitch. Let me click on it here. Slide this down and then click on my stage. There, it remembers it. So you can do that for each of your letters as you go along, and that will get it so you kind of explode your letters out, and that completes the animation. Good luck and have fun.